Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Now we will observe a moment of silence. Thank you, Stratford.
This broadcast is brought to you by The Yogurt Spot, located on the corner of Kirkwood and Memorial Drive. The flavors of the month are peppermint stick, eggnog, Christmas cookies.
Good morning, Stratford. This is Marlena Brown
and Kate Snelling with your morning announcements. Today is Thursday, December 4th, and you're watching SHTV.
Show is dedicated to Principal Juntti and his departure from SHS.
Here's Darius with his story on the faculty's reaction to our principal's resignation.
Spartans, Mr. Juntti is leaving Stratford High School to become a district director of operations at the end of the semester. He has completed his 27-year education. He has taught at Spring Forest, Spring Woods, Oak Ridge, and Westfield. Mr. Juntti says that being a principal at Stratford is the best job he could ever have. Other staff members feel the same way and share some of their thoughts about him leaving.
He's done a great job. After all, what are we going to do without all of his tweets?
Kind of want to have them stick around, but in the same sense, you want them to go off and be able to do bigger and better things.
Has set a great culture and tone here for the school and the community.
He really helped Stratford America become back again Stratford America. So we wish you well, but we're going to miss you and all your tweets.
Disappointed. I've had a lot of jobs in my life, and he's definitely one of the best bosses I've ever had.
Amin sat down with Miss Singley for this week's close-up.
Principals are the backbone through most of our daily lives. They control our actions, consequences, and education. Mrs. Singley has been through plenty of principals in her career. I talked to her about how Mr. Juntti and previous principals have performed at Stratford.
I know one of the things I admire him probably the most for is that he's willing to make the tough decisions, but he's also really good at presenting it in such a way that although it may not be the most, like I said earlier, popular decision, it's the decision that's best for the community and for the school and most importantly for the kids. So he communicates it in such a way that when you're done listening to him, it's like, yeah, that makes sense. That's the right thing to do. Don't go! No, I know. It's a good thing for him to go. Just thank you. You've given us a great, I know for me, 3 years, and I say that both as a parent and as a teacher here and as an alumni. But just thank you for what you've done for our school. It's been appreciated.
Whether it was posting on Twitter or in his office, Mr. Juntti always loved to talk with us, and for that, we thank him. Amin Kazori, SHTV.
And Travis White with his pop culture segment.
Since August of 2011, Mr. Juntti has been an active member on Twitter. He has around 1,500 followers and 5,000 tweets, which are used to update Stratford America by giving their students recognition of their accomplishments and updating students on current events around the school. With Mr. Juntti leaving this semester, it'll be very interesting to see if the new principal will have a Twitter account or any social media that is valued as Mr. Juntti's.
Here's Cameron with the sports for this week at SHS.
This past week, soccer tryouts were a little different than in previous years. New head coach Mark Wallace explains.
This test before you can get on the field, You can make a team, but to get on the field, it's a mile and a half in 9.5 minutes.
This new rule has caused some controversy amongst students because it will limit who gets to play, but Coach Wallace believes it will help.
Well, anytime you add a fitness element to something that's like soccer, it can't hurt you. I think in the long run, you know, the guys are going to buy in and it's going to pay off for us.
Elizabeth Cohn quizzes students in this segment of the IQ test.
7 years.
20 years.
13.
Christopher Juntti.
At Christopher Juntti.
At Christopher Juntti.
$1,738.
500.
Over 9,000.
564.
He worked at the soup kitchen.
He was a firefighter.
A priest.
A principal.
This has been Kate Snelling
and Marlena Brown with your morning announcements. Make it a great day or not, Stratford.
The choice is yours.